All right, so today we are going to wrap up day 2 of the Why We Study Snook in Science. So yesterday we left off talking about our friend Mike, who was the fisherman that gave us some anecdotal knowledge about the snook populations in Sarasota. We talked about why Mike's statements might be valid or not valid. We discussed that he might be valid because fishermen, he's been here his whole life. So he's local, he fishes often, and he's a good fisherman. So he has some investment in caring about the snook populations and also a lot of experience. He is maybe not valid because he's not a trained scientist as far as we know. He might be a little bit biased because he knows the great snook spots, and we don't know that he's collecting any real data, so we can't be sure that it's completely useful. However, today we're going to talk about how important fishermen actually are in the grand scheme of things. They are some of our frontline observers. They are on the water more often than scientists are, so they often see these changes before scientists have a chance to do so. Observations and curiosity are essential to initiating scientific thinking, and fisher people are great observers of our local environment. It's important to note that all citizens are important members of the scientific community. You have to remember there are many more humans that are not trained scientists that are capable of contributing to science. So we are actually really important in helping out with science and it moving forward. So how can you investigate the population of snook in Sarasota on your own? What I would like you to do is pause this video and do your Think Like a Scientist brain dump in your student guide. It should be in part 2 of your student guide. So what you're going to do is you're going to talk about possible variables, how they might influence fish behavior, and what would that impact look like. For example, a variable is something that changes. So we're talking about changes that might happen in the environment or that are caused by man, how the fish would influence, and what that impact would look like. So for example, hurricanes might cause fish to move to deeper water, and the impact would be that we'd be able to see less fish caught in our mangrove areas. It also could damage the mangroves near the coast, destroying some of their major habitat. So there's some keywords around here for you guys to look at. To kind of maybe get a couple clues on that, but go ahead and do that. You guys need to do at least 4 variables and how they influence fish. When you're finished, go ahead and come back to this video. So there's many factors that contribute to the populations of snook in our area, so it's important to understand that all of these factors work together, and this creates a complex, multi-dimensional challenge. We need to think about habitat, abiotic factors, man-made hazards, and weather as contributing factors. What I'd like you guys to do now is, once you're done with the video and any of your notes, go ahead and complete the collage assignment on Teams. It is the Snook Collage Assignment. You guys are going to create a collage to show your learning about snook, their habitats, populations, challenges, and why we study them. This assignment is due by the start of class tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead and showcase your work in a gallery walk. So do be ready to explain your collages before tomorrow morning. Again, right now when you're done, go ahead and navigate to Teams.